All right. Welcome, everybody. It's episode 28 already. We are the Three Ugly Mugs. I am Johnny B. Along with these two guys. That is Matt Fernandez. You see him.
Hey, buddy.
More music for you, Matt.
Run it back.
Let's go.
Oh.
All right. The other guy is John J. Murray. Hey, John.
I'm here.
You can tell the episodes when Bothwell isn't here.
I'm doing double duty. I didn't check to see that was going to loop, but I did figure out how to, sync the intro video with the start of the episode.
No, the beginning was very smooth.
That was flawless.
Right up until that part.
Yeah.
Great job, dude.
I made it 40 seconds.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Proud of you. We have a lot to cover today on this episode, and we'll get into all that. First, let's get everybody following and interacting and subscribing and doing all the crap they're supposed to do right out the gate. What do you think?
Do it.
All right.
Subscribe.
You sons of bitches, follow and interact with us. You know where we're at John JS Planet, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B Tampa, at Three Ugly Mugs. That is the Instagram. And of course, you could go to youtube.com/Three Ugly Mugs and subscribe and hit the little bell. That way you'll get a notification whenever, we get a new episode, which is once a week. We've been pretty consistent about it. So get in there and share and follow and love us. Just love us.
Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me they like the clips. We always want you to watch the full. Yeah, watch the full episode.
I'm shocked at how consistent we've been. I'm shocked.
We're
doing a great job.
Thank you.
Fucking subscribe.
Well,
consistency is key.
90% of all podcasts quit at 5 episodes. So
yeah, I get
why. I think
why.
it's 3 episodes. I think most podcasts quit at 3.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. Totally.
I get it.
Yeah, it's understandable. But yeah, we all have lives. We all have, other jobs and everything. Mm-hmm. So and we're all stand-up comics. So we're booking shows all over the place. And I have a morning radio show, and Matt has a normal day job, and nobody knows what John does. It's a mystery.
Don't tell my wife or ask her anything about what I do.
Yeah. Yeah,
I want to see your tax return.
No, that's between the IRS and my accountant. Okay, I don't even see my tax return. I don't even know what's going on with it.
What do you write off?
I don't know. I have
I feel like chainsaw fuel.
That's probably. You know
what? Water.
Yeah.
My accountant handles that, and I just don't worry about it. I just give him a couple of bucks.
You just quote Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, that is a Biggie Smalls fan.
No,
but that's the smart thing to do. Yeah, just let somebody that knows about that stuff. I don't know how to do taxes.
Well, give me a phone number. I need a person because I got all kinds of wacky stuff going on with mine too. So
shout out to my buddy Bradley Sugarman. He is my accountant, and
that sounds like an accountant.
That sounds like a shifty ass accountant.
He's an accountant. He's not shifty. He's
I want a shifty.
Boy Scout.
I want a shifty accountant.
It sounds like a movie accountant.
He's just smart. Yeah. He's just a smart guy. Okay, he knows his business.
Sounds like he wears a white suit with gold rim fucking aviators.
It sounds like he's super Jewish.
He will now after he hears this. Yeah.
Old Sugarman. Yeah, it's great. All right. What are we tackling first? We have a lot.
Let's jump right into the Raleigh Comedy Festival. Matt has been hitting up these fests.
Yeah, it was a blast, man. It was great. It was wonderful. I'd never been there, which is one of my favorite reasons to do a festival if I want to go to a city.
It's like a mountain town,
anyway,
not on the water, right?
No, I mean it's definitely not a mountain town. It's
not like way up in the mountains.
No, it's like a big small town, like a not quite as big as Tampa, but maybe a little bigger than St. Pete. Yeah, there you go. But it was great, man. I got to hang out with Farzan Maradi, a much loved and respected.
I got to hang out with him
Tampa
recently
comic,
too.
And I met all kinds of new wonderful comics. There was a headlining duo. They were called Good Cop, Rad Cop, and they were a musical comedy duo, and they were very funny.
That
and
sounds bad.
They were perfect for a bar. No, they were great. They had a song about how they love their Cybertruck because you can set it to self-drive to suck your own dick, and that was a great song. But I highly recommend checking them out if you have Instagram and stuff. Good Cop, Rad Cop, very funny.
Well, they're probably on Spotify and stuff.
I'm
too,
sure
right?
they are.
Yeah.
They have songs and everything.
I have to check out their album.
It was a great party atmosphere for their show.
Okay.
And some great sets were had that night.
Very nice. How long were you there? A couple days or?
I flew in Friday morning, flew out Sunday morning.
Oh wow!
Shows Friday and Saturday night. Yeah.
Very nice.
And, Saturday night show was at a brewery, so I was right at home.
You can fly right there. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, dude! It was like an hour, 20-minute flight.
Yeah,
it was
quick.
great. I didn't have time to watch a movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you have shows last week, John, yourself over the weekend?
I did not. I have been I've been cleaning out an old man's house. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, my father-in-law passed away a couple weeks back, and we're trying to get his affairs in order. So I didn't have any time for comedy this weekend. The last show I did, was with Farzan actually.
Cleaning,
Farzan and JJ, yeah.
Cleaning out an old man's house just sounded like it was like another way of saying like you had diarrhea or something like you were.
Sounds like something I would put on my tax return.
I was going to say that sounds like what you would get a 1099 for.
Right.
What have you been doing all year? I've been cleaning out an old man's house. Is that a euphemism for something? You tell me.
Yes. No money.
Yeah, I've just been podcasting. Check out my other podcast. It's youtube.com @somethingplanet.
There you go.
We got last one. We had Jared Walker and JJ Curry on the show. So
very nice. Very nice. Two guys that probably have diabetes for two different reasons.
True.
I was in Winter Haven last week. It was a lot of fun. Thursday.
Winter Haven. They hate it when you call it Lakeland.
Yeah, no,
it's called it Lakeland when I was on stage once.
Or Laugh Out Lounge. I did the Johnny Beals Filthy 4 last Thursday, and we almost sold it out. We were like 5 seats short of a sellout on Thursday, which is pretty damn awesome. And I hosted the open mic the night before, and 35 comedians showed up.
Really?
There's this crazy resurgence of
it's like one of the few fun open mics for sure.
Well, I just roasted so many people. There was so
That's
many
the best part
ones.
of hosting.
Yes, and they were loving it. I just it was basically the Johnny B roast of these open micers. There was probably like 8 decent comics and 28 just fucking train wrecks, and you had to lay into them pretty hard. But Thursday was awesome. It was a fun night. It was mostly listeners from the Bone came out, which is great. Being on mornings is helping out big time with the comedy crowds. And Friday I had a meet and greet at Joyland in Sarasota with for radio.
I performed there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that country line dancing place.
Yeah.
I performed there before. It's fun.
They have different stops for different personalities for the Calta cruise to do like people are coming to pick up their cruise credentials, and so they have different personalities at different.
Oh yeah, they have a little party for each of the events leading up to the cruise or whatever.
Yeah. So I did that, and then I went right over the bridge to Madeira Beach because Mike Calta's band was playing at the Daiquiri Shack, and I got up on stage and did a little performing with them, and it was pretty cool.
I feel like that's their longest running gig. I feel like they've been talking about playing at the Daiquiri Shack for like 20 years at this point.
They do all the venues. Yeah, it's crazy. But I saw them at the Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue was the last time I saw them performing because I got VIP tickets to the station, and we went up there and they were there. And, it's all the guys that, I work with in the morning and all that. But, yeah, they got a killer following too. But, man, there was a bunch of people there, like local dignitaries and stuff were at the Daiquiri Shack that night. I'm up there singing Journey, and I look down, and Jorge Diaz that played offensive line, for the Bucks, who now is the general manager at Fleming's. So I went over there and with Ian Becker.
Do you only do one song when you perform with Pitbull Toddler?
One or two normally. Yeah,
I was gonna say I've heard their normal singer, and I've heard you sing, and
he's good.
He's good, but
they both have to know the same song. It's not like he goes to the practices or whatever.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't rehearse. Yeah, so what? Josh Maloney, he sends me like a song list, and he goes, "Hey man, come up and sing with us." And I look at the song list. I'm like, the only song I know all the lyrics to is "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, which is not an easy song to sing.
You're secretly a 40-year-old white woman.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, it's a crowd pleaser though. You get up there and sing that song.
That's a crowd
white
pleaser,
people respond to that shit.
Very hard to play on drums.
There was a couple of Browns in the crowd that liked it too. So no, it was. That was
isn't
good.
the lead singer for Journey like a young Filipino guy now?
Well, he's
Now
not young
he is.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he's not young anymore.
I refuse to see them live because I can't fucking not laugh at these two old men and this young Filipino boy.
Yeah.
It's just looks like they adopted him.
They should just bring Johnny on.
Old gay couple adopted this young Filipino
with
boy.
the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun. And then Saturday I went to a rap concert, and I don't know if I'll ever do that again, to be honest with you.
Who'd you see?
It's a guy that kind of started taking off during the pandemic. His name's Connor Price. It's kind of a young, dorky white guy that's really good lyricist and does a lot of collaborations with a lot of people.
I thought that guy was like a stand-up comedian or something. I saw the.
Well, he's funny in his he is funny in his clips. He wasn't like an actor when he was a kid. He was in a bunch of different movies and shit like that. And then during the pandemic, he told his wife, he goes, I want to do some music stuff since we're all locked up.
He needs to get a face tattoo. If he's going to be a rapper, you got to let people know. You got to get a couple of face tattoos just to let me know what you're doing.
Well, he's not that guy. Like, I didn't realize until a couple of months ago, I go, you know what? He doesn't even like curse in his raps or anything. Like I said, I guess that's smart for marketing.
Are you listening to Christian rap?
Nerd.
No, it's not Christian at all.
It's hard. It's hard. Yeah. It's pretty hard to be a white rapper. I don't want to say like white guys are oppressed in the rap in the hip hop community, but I feel like they should talk about that more. How it's hard to be a white guy and rap, especially nowadays.
I think Eminem covered that in the movie, but it was at the Ritz. It was at the Ritz in Ybor, and I like
Mac Miller.
Yes, exactly. I like the Ritz, but when I went there, it was called like his friends and family tour or whatever, and he has a bunch of good people under his label that he does collaborations with and everything. And I was like, oh, that's cool, because it'll be fun. We get there and there's a line around the building, and there's a lot of kids, dude. I mean, kids. Like, and I go, oh shit, dude.
I've never heard of this guy, so you should just stick to age appropriate rappers, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know the Wu-Tang Clan's coming.
Yeah,
right.
Go to a Busta Rhymes concert. That's your people.
I would do that. Yes. So the reason why I was kind of disappointed was, if I'm paying to go see somebody perform, I want to see like a full production, full performance. It was just like he had one opener. It's a little skinny little white boy singer guy that sounds like young Justin Bieber, but they were just singing and rapping over tracks. There was no DJ, no band, no nothing. It was just like, his buddy comes out first and he's like, I'm going to do a few of my songs. And all these kids are screaming. And I'm looking at my wife and I go, okay. I watched him push a button on a machine behind him and it started playing music. And then I would have bet everything I had on me he was lip syncing the whole time.
Oh, he could have been.
And I was like, oh, come on, dude. And then Connor comes out and he's got these cool little video things that are popping up and little funny stuff. But then he's like rapping and everything, but he's just rapping over a track. So it was basically like karaoke, and it was it. It was just like,
so you can hear him. You can hear his vocals even when he's not rapping.
No. His vocals were taken out.
Okay.
His vocals are taken out.
I hate because there are rappers who do that.
There are rappers that do that. They leave the vocals in.
Yeah, they turn the vocals down and then they rap. But if they stop, you can't tell.
That's how MC Chris was. But he's just on a very low budget tour. He was at like Crowbar or whatever.
No, I remember when they were doing those rap battles during COVID, and they did one with the Lox and Dipset, and Cameron was doing that shit. And Jadakiss called him out, and everyone started booing him. And I was like, yes, get him.
I remember. Yeah. So it just. And it was so packed, and my wife's like fucking 4'10". She couldn't see anything. Everybody was standing up in front of her, and I was just like, "You're too short to see, and I'm too old to put you on my shoulders. So this is where we're at." I was like, "This is fucking." We left before the concert was over and went down to Carmine's and got some food. Ybor's still cool. It's bouncing back big time. So yeah, I was like, I'm not. I want to go to where they're performing. Like, I want to see a band play. Like, I guess I'm at the age now where I'm just, I told my wife, I said, I want to go to like Baycare Sound and watch a real performance. Like, like people actually play and sing.
I was just there. That's where I saw Dropkick Murphys. It's a lovely venue.
It is
great, big, but not too big. And it's nice.
Yeah. And see Dropkick Murphys. I'm sure they had a full fucking band playing, right?
Oh,
yeah, it's a band.
Yeah, it's a punk band. We're shipping up to Boston, Johnny. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Krungbin there, which is like,
that's your shit.
It's like a 3-piece.
It's very mellow.
Very mellow.
Super mellow.
Yeah. It's for stoners. And
So I have an idea. I came up with an idea Friday night after I sang with Pitbull Toddler, the band. And I was like, what if I
not the object, not the child.
Yeah. It's a great name for a band, but what if I came up with an opening band and I can open for Pitbull Toddler since I'm, the lowest on a totem pole on the Mike Calta show, right? But at least I'm part of it. But my wife goes, well, what would you call the band? I was like, well, if I'm opening for Pitbull Toddler, we call ourselves Bulldog Baby. Huh? Like a little 3-piece.
Super cute.
Bulldog Baby. I could be a 3-piece. Me and 2 other fat dudes.
You just rap over tracks.
No, dude, no rapping. No rapping.
No rapping allowed.
No, just performing. That's it. I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea. Another way to make money. The station puts Bulldog Baby out there at events, making, get us some sponsorship. And yeah.
I played in a cover band, and there's not a lot of money in it.
I played bass when I was 18 in 2 bands, and we didn't make a lot of money.
Yeah, you don't make a lot of money, but you do get to hang out with your friends. So that's
but you guys didn't have a radio station backing you. See,
that's true. And I didn't commit much time to it.
No,
I don't know.
I committed way more time to stand up, and now I get paid for it.
Yeah, I don't know what Pitbull Toddler makes, but I see a lot of Bud Light sponsorships at some of their shows. So I mean, that's pretty good.
If they're bringing a crowd, then they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't mind paying them if you're bringing a bunch of people that are going to drink.
Yeah, one of the shows today, they were the show that's on after me. They had a whole discussion on whether I should focus on music or comedy. And then it was funny because one of the people on the show goes, "You didn't mention radio, the thing that Johnny's really focusing on right now." I was like, "They didn't." Yeah. Oh well.
But I feel like you've made that choice a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you sing, but like,
right.
I don't see you like doing shows.
No, I mean, I'm start a brand new singing career in my 50s, there's already one gross fat guy getting paid to do it, and they don't want 2 jelly rolls. So, yeah, we're good.
Call you glazed donut.
Got him.
What the fuck? Anyway,
but if you want to do it, you gotta get a face tattoo, Johnny. You gotta let
I'll
people
do
know
it for enough money. For enough money, dude. Yeah,
I'll get a sign that says "Donuts go here," pointing at your mouth.
Yeah,
it's just a little. It's not a teardrop. It's just a little tiny burger right there.
No, for enough money, it could be a dick on my cheek with jizz shooting into my face. Like I'd be fine, dude. And it says "queer" on my forehead. For enough money, I'm in. I don't give a shit. Talk about me. What are you guys drinking? Huh?
I'm drinking the first
drinking water.
The first fucking ingredient of beer, water. Just that raw, son. No, not stepped on.
I'm trying to quit.
No, I was going pretty hard in Raleigh this weekend. So I went to a steakhouse Friday night, treated myself.
Ooh.
Had a lovely smoked duck breast and some tasty old fashions.
Duck breast at a steakhouse?
I know. I was gonna go steak, but I saw the duck breast.
Really good.
It was really good. It was so fucking good.
Sounds good.
Had some Spetzel. Yeah, man, I treated myself.
I'm drinking a nice sugar-free lemonade in a gay cup. How you like this right here, buddies?
I promise next week I'll drink beer.
Me too.
I swear.
I'll be quitting by next week.
I had some beers over the weekend.
I got another Kona Big Wave because it was available.
It's a good one. Ooh.
It's good, though.
By the way,
these at the ball game. I went to, in the past 2 weeks, I've been to 2 spring training games. And Kona is basically the best beer you can get at most of the stadiums.
It's a good beer.
Grapefruit League
it's a good beer.
I'll usually just go with like a Yingling if it's available. If I'm in a situation
that
with
one's
limited.
Only available at the Phillies stadium. The Blue Jays stadium doesn't have Yingling, which is usually my preferable cheap beer.
I have like a new top 3 favorite beer that I had Thursday at a brewery in Winter Haven, and it's from Pompano Beach Brewing Company. And this beer was so good, I emailed the company and asked where they sell it in Hillsborough or Pinellas County, and they don't. They only outsource it to bars and things like that. But
they don't have like a bottle distribution, just keg distribution.
I want to book a gig in Pompano Beach now, so I can just get
to
like
have the beer.
Yeah, so I can just bring it home with me because they sell it there. But
what kind was it?
It is called toasted coconut cream ale or whatever, but it's
like a dessert.
dude,
sweet.
It wasn't real sweet, but it was like fucking delicious and just perfect, like for any, like warmer weather. Like I told my wife, I go, this is what I want on a cruise. I want to drink this on the cruise all day long. But it was delicious, and I want like a case of it. But got to go to Pompano Beach.
Email them again and tell them to book us, and then we'll go drink it.
Holy fuck! I didn't think about that.
You email the brewery not to book.
They already do comedy there. They already do. I think. Trying to think who books it, but I see they do like they got a comedy show coming up on a Thursday next month or something. But it's a regular comedy show. So
they can book us.
Oh, that might be the room I was just talking to you about, Nick Masick's room.
I think it is his room. Yeah,
I think I've done it before with Jander.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, there you go.
Jander's always good to take to these weird. Like every time he'd bring Jander to one of these places, he's like, "These old people, man. These old people are gonna hate me." And I'm like, "You are old people, Jander."
They weren't old, but this lady had 3 babies with her at the brewery during like babies. I'm talking less than 2 years old.
Her babies?
Her, I assume so.
Okay.
Just 3 full, two strollers. One could walk. Babies.
Oh my God.
And like it was a great show. Besides that.
Yikes. Yeah. So there we go. What is the first sport you want to jump into, John? I don't have the list in front of me.
Let's jump right into NFL news. Jameis Winston has signed a 2-year deal for $8 million with the New York Giants.
What could go wrong, baby?
I just can't wait. I mean, I was hoping he would. Part of me was hoping that he would just retire and get his own show on like NBC or Fox or something.
He's 31, so I don't think he like.
I mean, he can retire.
He doesn't have
Tim Tebow retired at 23.
Well, Tim Tebow needed to retire. I mean, Jameis can throw the ball. It's just who's he going to throw it to?
Right.
Like we don't know.
Maybe he needs like a redo of the LASIK.
They need to get fucking Travis Hunter and just have him intercept Jameis's passes as a receiver. Just like whenever, just have him play center field as a wide receiver and watch where Jameis is going to throw.
And be like, Jameis, don't throw to him.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then he'll catch it.
his vision is fine. He's just kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Like,
kind of. He's a moron.
like football dumb, like real dumb, and like real life dumb. I mean, he's cute and everybody likes his antics. He's kind of a buffoon, like, and New York media is going to freaking eat it up. But yeah, a lot of people are like, I don't understand. Maybe it's his vision. No, if you watch him play, he gets happy feet immediately, starts tap dancing around, and he's like playing a bad Madden player when they just throw the ball like,
he stares at the first receiver. He used to just stare at Mike Evans. I'm gonna throw it to him, and then he would no matter what.
Because his brain, dude. Because his brain is bad. So he hikes the ball. He looks over. He goes, "Oh, look at Mike Evans. Oh, I like them shoes, man. I didn't even know when did Mike get them shoes. Oh shit, they about to tackle me. I better throw it to Mike." And then boom. Oh my God, I threw it to the wrong team again.
He's so fun when he's not on your team. Like once you get like he's like fucking like Jumanji. Like once you finish the game and pass him on down the road and some other team finds him on the beach, it's fun for you to watch, but it's terrible for them.
What was the game that he had last season? What it was like several hundred passing yards and
5
interceptions.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
It was like one. It was like it was a
because he came out the first game and he looked great. He threw like 3 touchdowns, no picks.
They were just like the announcers were like, this has just never happened before. No one's ever done anything like this before.
Well, he started the season. I remember when he was with New Orleans, and he was starting at the beginning of the year because of injury. What's his name? Scarface was injured, and Drew Brees. And he came out the gate. He was like 11 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, and all these New Orleans fans, they go back and forth with us Bucs fans, like let's just say heated hatred. And they were like talking shit like on Twitter, like, oh, I guess Jameis didn't suck after all. Maybe it was just the Bucs that sucked. And I remember I responded, give it a little bit, right? And then the next 3 games, he throws like 15 interceptions. I'm like, aha. Yeah.
Great arm though.
Yeah. Oh, Malik Neighbors is gonna be a lockdown next year. He's gonna be great.
Yeah, it'll be good. So, and there'll be some nice. I mean, that's if Jameis plays. Like, they're probably going to draft Shedeur Sanders. Like, knowing the Giants. So? Yeah, probably.
I
think they have the third.
He'll be a good backup. Yeah,
and
they could get him with the 3rd. Yeah.
No, yeah. No, Sanders shouldn't go in the top 10. He shouldn't, but he will because people will be desperate.
$8 million to sit on the bench ain't
the
bad.
pedigree. Oh, no.
The pedigree means nothing. His brother is not even going to get drafted. Oh, Shiloh sucks. He is
I
not
didn't even know. I totally forgot. Didn't even know he had a brother.
Yeah, they played in Colorado together, and they're both, they both graduated or whatever. No, he looked bad at the Senior Bowl. He looked bad at the Combine. He looked bad.
Does he play?
Defensive back, like corner. He's not good. He's not good, dude. I watched him miss tackles and whiff on coverages. Yeah, he started. Yeah, yeah, he better, but no, yeah. I watched
the coach.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of Colorado games, and he was a standout for being horrible. Like you noticed it during games. Like, oh, fucking Shiloh Sanders is dog shit. Yeah, he's not good.
Well,
so
go to the UFL.
It happens like that sometimes. The Mannings have a retarded brother. He's out there somewhere doing stuff.
His head's even bigger than theirs.
Yeah, I can't even.
What are you talking about?
The fourth Manning brother who never played.
Well, that's because he had a bad back. They said in high school he was the best. He was a wide receiver. Cooper Manning.
Cooper Manning, yeah.
They said that
he had to hold up that fucking head all day long.
They all got big old fucking noggins on them.
Cooper's a little bit bigger, yeah.
Archie had a big old noggin on him. They all of them just big old fucking bobber heads. But yeah, I mean they're fucking that you're talking.
I would have never guessed they had the physical ability to play receiver until I saw Arch Manning play this year in college, and I'm like, wow, he can run. I didn't know that they could run.
They could run. The white.
Run, Forrest, run.
The Manning, just the Mannings.
Yeah, no, it's like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Shook off the back brace.
That's true.
And haul ass. Yeah.
Yeah, so Aaron Rodgers is the other one. Like, so he's waiting around. Is he being picky, or are people just being hesitant to sign him?
I think he's pretending he's being picky.
I think he knows
people
this.
Are
This
very
is it.
hesitant to sign him. Yeah.
This has to be it. Like this is his last chance. No one's gonna fucking clamor for him after this.
It is weird the way this carousel's kind of going. It's like, these old guys are trying to figure out where they want to play, but is it really their choice? Because, Russell Wilson, is he settled in yet for a team, or is he still hanging around waiting?
I keep seeing him and the Browns keep meeting or keep talking.
Well, I mean,
I assumed it would be the Browns, but.
I don't know. If the Browns want to take another chance on a risky quarterback, they need to.
But he's not going to rape anyone. He loves the Lord, bro. He prays in the middle of the field.
Yeah, because no religious people ever do any sexual deviant shit ever. Yeah,
Johnny,
Herschel Walker?
Shame on you.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. Besides that, there's really no big news when it comes to football right now. We're getting ready for the draft, and that's what we've been covering a lot on this here show. So did you want to get into little Matt Studs while we're talking
transition,
football?
buddy? Sure.
There you go.
Let's jump into the studs then.
Yeah.
Bring up my boys.
My favorite sounder ever, dude.
Wild eyes, find the rhythms, break the ties, guitar strings snapping, bar fights. Young studs born for all night.
God, my song is so much worse than Johnny's.
Yeah.
I tried to make Johnny's worse. And it wouldn't let me.
Rebel crew, no master plans. Amplify the pulse through veins.
All right, make it stop.
Oh, it's gonna go. It's gonna fade. Don't worry.
Blow their backs out. He likes them boys. Oh man.
My young hot boy this week
So hot, dude. Tell us about your boy.
Is the #1 running back in the draft. I think by a landslide. I don't see how it's even close. Ashton Jeanty. I think that's how you say his last name. I
think it's Genty.
Genty? Is it Genty?
I watched a couple of games.
Boise State.
I think they call him Jeansy.
I'm not doing. You're not going to trick me. But I really got into his numbers. I didn't look at how you pronounce his name, but I don't know how it's like how he's not going to go before any other running back. It's pretty obvious. He led the league. He was 28 yards shy of breaking Barry Sanders' all-time record for yards in a single season last year, which everybody knows. He won every award. He won the Doak Campbell Award. He won the Earl Campbell Award. He won every award you can win pretty much as a running back, except the Heisman.
Unquestionable.
I think so, but running backs are so weird right now. Like they're not as high a premium as they used to be, but he could be one of those Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry types.
I think the last couple of years that way of thinking is kind of going away because of Saquon and these other running backs that are even like Aaron Jones. They're moving around, finding a new home.
Special.
Yeah, you can find the special. And I didn't know this until I got into his numbers last year, 2023. He led all running backs in receiving yards, which he didn't do a lot this year because he was too busy just cock slapping everyone on the field. But like if you add that into his game, he had 5 receiving touchdowns. He was over 500 yards last year receiving. And I mean, I think if you get him in the league and you make him a well-rounded type like a Saquon Barkley who can catch the ball and swing passes and whatnot, he could be an absolute stud. Man, he doesn't get hurt, doesn't fumble a lot. He fumbled 3 times in like 400 carries last year.
Yeah, he never vomited once playing on a blue field, which is amazing.
He played on the ugliest field in all of college football.
James, our producer, grabbed this little snippet here, too. Most draft experts have Genty going at number 6 to the Las Vegas Raiders. So I can see that. They have Spytek out there as their GM. He's obviously pretty good at his job, being with the Bucs for the last 15 years or so. So, yeah, I mean, that would be great for the Raiders since they lost their starting running back to free agency. So
yeah, they didn't really have any running game to speak of last year. It seems like they kept shuffling running backs in and out, like they were trying to find one, but none of them were it.
Yeah, they were trying to find the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this would be the guy. I mean, if you're going to gamble, but I mean, that's still number 6 for a running back. To me, I just feel like you can wait around. I mean, you look at what the Bucs did with Bucky Irving, 4th round, and look at like lightning in a bottle. So running backs they're a dime a dozen still.
What are the odds that Bucky Irving becomes as good as he did? Like I mean, that was definitely a gamble.
Yeah, I mean, what are the odds Bucky Irving plays an entire season and doesn't get hurt?
Right.
That's like he's not built to be the bell cow back. This is every down you can give him the ball back if you want to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bucky's an every down back if he stays healthy. But Genty could be a generational type of talent if he could stay healthy. We'll see. I mean, I watched like 3 or 4 games just because I wanted to see this guy play, and it was he lived up to my expectations. I mean, look at this. The stats, I got on the ticker right here. 374 carries, 2,600 yards, 29 touchdowns. Yeah.
Barry Sanders' record is 26-28.
Damn.
So he's so close.
Yeah, he's good.
Boise State doesn't play, SEC caliber teams, but when you're that good, I think he would have done perfectly fine in the SEC.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm glad. I mean, I will be glad if he gets drafted by the Raiders because he won't be in our division, the Bucs division. So I just don't want to see a stud like him. Every time I see a mock draft and it's like Atlanta's taken,
they won't take him. They just took Bijan.
No, I'm saying a lot of the mock drafts I see Atlanta taking Jihad Campbell. I'm like, don't you fucking do it. And they got the pick right before us. I'm like, don't you do it, dude, because that's who I want. I've seen a lot of the mock drafts right now that have the Bucs taking linebacker for their first 2 picks, which is a big need. I saw today draftwire.com, which is a real legit website when it comes to doing mocks and predicting picks and things like that. They have Jihad Campbell going at number 19 to the Bucs, and then round 2 they got Princely Umanmielen, edge rusher from Ole Miss. The Bucs drafting him. So I go, well, let me go grab some film of this guy. Yeah, he's fucking good. So Jihad's one of these all around, can play.
Yeah, one's a linebacker and one is a pass rusher.
Well, Jihad, he could play edge also. He did that last year, and
right.
But he also can play back there with Levante. Yeah. No, yeah. So I wouldn't mind if they went linebacker first too, but I have a weird feeling Jihad Campbell's going to be gone, and the Bucs are not even going to take an edge.
I think you're right.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind it, especially since we didn't get Myles Garrett, and we're clearly trying to up our pass rush.
Yeah, we need depth there, which is fine. But I mean, you have that guy that we just got out of free agency.
Reddick.
Thank you. My brain just went. Yeah, you got Reddick there, Diaby there. So, I mean, We still got the kid from Alabama we drafted last year, that needs to develop. And so I don't know. I have a weird feeling we're going to go corner with that first round pick. There's some good corners out there. So we shall see what happens there, So yes.
Do you want to get into your segment? Or
sure.
Do you want to get into the tournament?
Oh, we can get to my segment. We'll just knock football out right now, dude.
Yeah,
we'll just knock
football out. Yeah.
Fuck out, brother.
We do have a new song.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Johnny B in the basement glow. Draft sheets scattered like ashes flow. Eyes wide, burning mind on fire. Chasing that pick, his one desire.
I have a lot of desires.
Late round gamble, high stakes call.
There he is, guys. This is a real deep sleeper here, buddy. This guy is the 10th ranked corner out of the combine.
I love a
Tommy Hill.
What college is this?
Nebraska. Okay. He is from Nebraska, but he's actually from, I think he went to UCF first, but I believe he's a local boy. Played here locally.
Tarpon High.
There you go. I like his size. 6'1", 213 is a good size corner. You know what I mean? So he's a press man corner is his specialty. Very sure tackler, and that's something the Bucs can always use. Somebody that's going to tackle consistently. He's one of these guys that has been piquing more interest as he did a pro day, did the combine, all that. He's rough around the edges, but he'd be good for developing just a good depth piece and special teams piece. But you know how the Bucs are always banged up in the defensive backfield. So he's one of these guys we can get late round, if not, an undrafted free agent, somebody that's a local that would want to come play for the Bucs. He probably grew up a Bucs fan, So,
oh man, yeah, he would be like king of the prom here for sure.
Yeah,
based on what you have on the screen, he sounds Carlton Davis adjacent, which is perfect because he just left and he was pretty solid. He was a solid tackler. He was long.
Yeah, and he was a second-round draft pick. This guy will not be a second-round draft pick. Right. We won't have to use that capital on him. I really feel like we're going to use that first-round pick on a corner, and then you grab this guy way late, if not undrafted, just grab him up, and you're looking pretty good. We just re-signed Bryce Hall. We just, we still got Dean on the roster, which I didn't expect. I figured they were going to, he'd be a cap casualty, but yeah, McCollum looks great. Isian is probably going to play nickel. So, I mean, it's coming together and we'll see what the draft says. But I mean, I think everybody expects defense in the draft, and that's where I'm looking too. I think we will add a wide receiver and probably an offensive lineman in there, but I don't see a quarterback being drafted. I don't see a tight end being drafted.
I don't think so.
So or a running back. I don't see us drafting a running back. So. Yeah, so I mean, I like this guy as my sleeper for the week. Old Tommy Hill. I've never seen Tommy with an I. It's kind of neat.
Tommy. Usually, it's a girl.
He writes it with a little heart over it. It's very.
Usually, Tommy with an I is a girl. Yeah.
Or is it Tommy or Tommy? You know a girl named Tommy?
I don't know.
This is great podcasting.
I know.
Let's just analyze this poor kid's name.
We're not fucking experts, folks. All right, we're comedians. Get drunk and talk about sports. Yeah. Speaking of sports, did you want to jump into college basketball? I could tell you a heartbreaker that happened to me.
Yeah, let's talk about the madness.
Let's get mad with it, baby. Yeah, we're down to Sweet 16 now, which is exciting.
I got the app, so I could look at it while we talked about it.
Very proud of you.
The official, guys. I'm fucking official.
We believe you, dude.
No, not just anybody can get this app, okay? You can't just go.
I'm some fucking idiot.
You can't just go onto an app store and just download this and have all of the information for free, okay?
Yeah, you jack-offs. I'm so heartbroken about a parlay I did yesterday. I always take it too far. I always take it too far, guys. Why not do a 10-teamer, right? I got to go 13-leg parlay.
Like 10's not enough.
And here's the thing. I got cute and put NBA games in it. So If
this
you
is
look,
like garbage time in the NBA right now, so I don't know why you'd be throwing NBA.
my shit is just.
This is like where everyone's resting.
My shit is all green except for one guy. Or no, actually, ended up losing 2, so I got 11 out of 13 right. But my $11 would have been $3,400, and I fell that short. I got Duke right, Alabama right, Maryland right, Florida right, Michigan State right. I threw some NBA games in there. I got the Celtics right, the Cavaliers right, the Pistons right, the Hawks right, the Thunder right, and Arizona late game college right. All that right. Fucking Houston Rockets. They shit the bed, and then stupid Iowa State. Those are the 2 games I lost. But that close.
Did you get an option for an early payout?
No, I did. Not.
What was it?
It was like another $4, like way early, and I was like, no, we gotta let that ride.
No, it wasn't like after a few games. Okay.
No, I lost one of the earlier games before it got up there.
I did catch quite a bit of the Iowa State Ole Miss.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
I did catch some of that, and honestly, Ole Miss, they looked fantastic. I mean, that was Iowa's game to lose, and they did. Ole Miss was. I'm rooting for them now. I'm a fan.
I caught some of the North Carolina game, and I remember people being upset that they even made it into the tournament, and that game ended up coming down to the last 30 or 40 seconds. And North Carolina lost, but they clearly deserved to be there.
Yeah, I made a little bit of money betting Florida straight up too. That was a good little comeback game. They were trailing for a little bit there, but Florida's very, very good, so they're going to be tough. Also, Duke, I watched that game. They're very tough also.
Florida's just got some kid
Duke,
who's like,
I mean, I feel like Duke should be looking better than they are.
They just got some commit who's like 7'8" for Florida.
Florida,
look out for Florida next year. He looks like a freak.
He does. He's like
Unreal, dude.
He can like touch the rim without
Yes.
jumping.
Yeah,
He has to
They
reach
were standing
down,
next to a
dunk.
lady, and just the top of her head was showing.
Well, he's only 18 or 19 years old, so
Yeah.
they're saying he's probably going to be the first 8-foot tall basketball player in the NBA.
Yeah, I talked.
Can't be healthy.
And a buddy of mine works at IMG, and he said it's hard to see him and not like when he walks to a room.
Screaming.
Everybody just goes, "What? Don't fucking eat me!" What the fuck is that? Can you imagine being an opposing team and that guy walks on the court? You go, "What the fuck are we doing, dude? Like,
What is that?
what are we doing? This is bullshit. I don't want to do this."
Opposing team. Imagine just being like on an elevator by yourself, and you see that guy just come in through the fucking elevator and like have to stand there with you
with his nutsack sitting on your head.
Yeah.
He'll be like a WWE villain once he blows out his gangly
No
ass
way.
knees.
He's too fucking huge. Can't safely wrestle that guy.
No good, dude. Arkansas has the longest odds. Plus 10,000 if you want to put some money on them.
So we got Auburn versus Michigan.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, Michigan State.
I don't know much about that. Yeah, Florida, Maryland's going to be fun, but Florida will whoop that ass.
I'm sure.
Duke, Arizona should be fun too, but that kid for Duke, Flag, he's not fair either. He's fucking. It's weird. Like the standout, they have. It's like every good college team has one really good white dude on it. Have you noticed that? It's like holy shit. Yeah, it's like their token really awesome
We're
white
tired.
boy.
We're tired of being oppressed.
We're fucking tired of
in
it,
the
dude.
hip hop and basketball community.
they just
All
take
my
tennis.
friends' kids have like their kids in like basketball camp. They're like spending a bunch of money to develop skills and stuff like that.
I imagine a lot of kids don't play football anymore because who wants to
have their
fucking
brain leak out of their
scrambled
fucking
when
ear?
you're
Yeah.
12.
It's true. It's funny. My brother, James, he coaches a lot of youth sports because his fiance's kids are not his real kids, but he's like their dad. And so he's out there like being like super. He's retired, so he's out there being like super dad and
Stepdad. I get it.
Yeah. So he's coaching these teams, but my brother's never played organized sports, so he learns how to coach like on YouTube and shit. But
Learns how to coach from like watching Ted Lasso.
yeah, dude, for real. So
Remember the Titans? That'd be fun.
Yeah.
my brother tells me, he goes, yeah, man, my basketball team's not doing real well. They're scoring like 12 points a game and they haven't won a game. And I go, that stinks. And I go, what kind of kids you got on there? And as I'm talking to him, I go to his Facebook page and he posted a picture of his team. And I go, you got one black kid on the team, dude. Like, it's a basketball team. Like, you're not going to win.
Boys basketball or girls basketball?
Boys. Yeah, I go,
you're putting up 12 points.
Yeah, I go, you're going to.
Come on, man.
That's not a lot of basketball.
You got to get it together.
But the funny part is, my brother's all about
get a couple of like Eastern European motherfuckers in there. Yeah,
something, dude. Yeah,
like a 13-year-old with like a mustache,
kid who gets dropped off on a donkey. Yeah.
What made me laugh though? He posted this fucking meme on Facebook. It said, "I coach youth sports to positively impact kids' lives, not for trophies and ribbons." And I was the first comment. I go, looks like somebody's having a bad season.
Some shit a loser would say.
Yeah. You know, if they were undefeated, he'd be like, these kids are the greatest. We're winning the goddamn championship. Fuck yeah. That was just funny, dude. Yeah. But
it's like Hoosiers. You got to tell the kids, hey, as long as you go out there and do your best, you're a winner to me. But like, I imagine once you hit college, that shit stops.
Yeah.
And they're like, fucking win, you loser.
Not just college.
You lose your scholarship.
Oh, coach just got fired.
Oh, yeah, really good high school. I mean, I've seen some shitty high school teams, too. I'm sure they
NCAA coach just got fired for yanking on a girl's ponytail.
I saw that.
Yeah, man, you can't do that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Turner. He's like, hey, bitch.
Damn.
He was an old ass dude too. Like she could have physically fucked him up. It was great.
Dude shouldn't be able to coach female sports.
No, get him out of there.
Yeah,
come on. There's plenty of qualified former college basketball players that could be coaching.
You could have shortened that up. You could have just said there shouldn't be female sports.
Oh, we're gonna get letters.
Oh, these are jokes, guys. This is jokes.
Letters. You know, it's 1968.
Who's the big back girl for is it Iowa State
she gets buckets too.
Dude, she's fucking dope.
The hefty one?
Yeah,
dude.
Chunky one? Yeah, like I've seen her, yeah.
She's not hefty.
She can fucking shoot though.
Yeah, no, lay the ball up. She does all the shit that any skinny broad could do. She is fun to watch, man. She is nothing to fuck around with.
No, she hits a field goal from like every spot on the court. Yeah,
she'll do it. She'll get a triple double and then fucking eat pancakes. Like that's amazing.
I love carbs. I'm not stopping eating carbs. Fuck
He's
you.
Like, this is how I run up and down the court.
Just pass me the fucking rock. I don't have to run. Just throw it to me and I'll shoot.
26 points a game.
Yeah.
They just fucking. She's just drinking. Everybody's drinking Gatorade. She's drinking milkshakes on the fucking sidelines. She's like, this is fucking
that
great.
Oatmeal stout that you had from Pompano Beach.
The coconut cream. Fuck yeah, dude. I bet she's fun to hang out with though. Like off the court, she's fucking cool, probably. Yeah,
beat all our asses.
Yeah, like you looking at my man? They're like, oh shit, is that the fucking center from Iowa State? Or whatever.
Gonna be honest, I thought you were the man. A little taken back.
Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. Yeah. So, what are your predictions for Sweet 16? I know Matt, you're a big fan.
I haven't watched a ton of it, but I hope Florida wins with my heart. It'd be nice to see them win again. It's been a while since the old who was it? It was Rashad Lewis and it was Joakim Noah. Way back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm old.
They won, I think they won the football championship that year too.
You got to be more specific.
Back in the glory days.
When you say names like Rashad Lewis, I'm like, which one?
you know Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Yeah, man, they all had good NBA careers. They had a squad there for a minute.
Do you have the actual bracket, John? Because I want to see if Florida will face Duke before the Final Four, because that would be a nice matchup, when it gets down to the nitty gritty, if that ends up playing out that way. Because I would like to see Florida and Duke, like way up there in the bracket. Because I think that would.
They're pretty far away from each other.
Good. Okay. That's what we want to see.
Yeah. So they could be.
They would have to play each other in the Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Alabama's plus 1,600, and they're pretty goddamn good too. They average 91 points per game, so they're and their defense is solid. Good. Yeah. I watched Alabama yesterday. Take out St. John's or whatever, and whatever St. Mary's. Yeah, so they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They got some tall, athletic boys. So very, very nice. All right.
This is the part of the year where we just have to talk about boys sports.
Boys
sports.
Love it,
guys.
We can talk about girls sports too, but I am not going to recommend that.
I think it'll go to a bad place.
Yeah. I mean, we already talked about the center from Iowa State.
Oh, we got
That
some
big old broad.
we got some local bad news for baseball, guys.
Oh, yeah, let's jump into baseball. I'm depressed.
Yeah, we're less than a week away. We're just a few days, or actually
5 days.
technically the season started last week in Japan.
Right. Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Konnichiwa.
You guys see that Jack White bought a ticket, or had his assistant buy him a ticket, and he said he walked into the park. He's wearing a vintage Cubs jersey from the 70s. His seat just happens to be next to fucking Bill Murray.
That is
the
so-
whole game
yeah.
together.
That's fun.
That's pretty
Yeah, we
badass.
didn't come together, but we're here now.
We just happen to be in Tokyo together. Yeah, it's
Well, they're both Cubs fans, I guess.
And Jack White's funny
Yeah.
too. It's not like he's bored. Like he was on Rory Scovel's special for a little
he's
bit.
weird as shit.
Yeah.
he's a funny dude.
yeah. Apparently, Shohei hit a home run, in Japan to start the season off, and the Dodgers won. Crazy. They only got $1 billion payroll. So the Rays open up this Thursday. They open in Colorado, or is Colorado coming here?
I think the home opener is
Colorado here, but do we start here or do we start on the road
I
this
think we
year?
start on the road again.
Yeah, so Thursday will be the first game. Shane McClanahan was supposed to be the starter. He is our ace, and he got injured 2 days ago, just pitching a regular spring training game, and it looked bad. The replay, when I saw it, he grabs his arm and calls for a trainer, and I was like, oh shit, he just went through Tommy John surgery, and now he blew his arm back out again. So apparently it's a nerve issue in his tricep. They're gonna deal with it and see when he can come back. But
Yeah, we are here Friday,
sucks.
March 28th. Rockies at Rays.
yeah, so there we go. Good times, great oldies.
At Steinbrenner Field.
At Steinbrenner Field.
Well,
Well, you know what? Fuck Steinbrenner's ghost, because we're gonna win.
Okay. Have you seen the full makeover yet? Or are they done with the stadium, making it look like
I haven't
Rays?
seen any of it yet. I did go to one Rays spring training game, and I saw Taj Bradley pitch, looking fantastic. Could
He's
be
good.
our ace, very good. And then the rest of the lineup was like experimental as fuck. So I got to see Curtis Mead play first base.
Curtis Mead, mate.
Curtis Mead, mate, and he was not good at first base. Aranda played second base. Also, yeah. So they I don't know how many. hits
It's
they gave
spring
up.
training. They're just kind of like fucking
Yeah, they're
shuffling
dicking
around.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They don't-
dicking
they don't
around,
rush.
trying to make something happen. A lot of auditions going on that day, so I got to watch the Rays lose to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays were essentially playing their major league lineup.
Right. Well, we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. I
I mean,
think
they'll still be last in the division.
the Rays are going to get a lot of attention. You think the Rays are going to be last in the division?
No,
Oh, no,
the
the Blue Jays. Oh, yeah.
No, the Blue Jays.
I
I
like that
think
we still have college football in the ticker.
Yeah, because we don't have a producer. Here, I'll take
it's not bad, dude. No, I got this.
Do we have
dude.
any Rays stuff?
Boom. Look at that. Pow.
Nailed
My
it.
bad.
Crushed it.
Sorry. Fuck you, James. Take more days off, dude. Ooh, I got a job. Anyway, I think the Rays are going to get a lot of attention because of their circumstances, right? You're like playing in a minor league stadium. The hurricane wiped out their whole goddamn stadium. So I feel like the nation's going to be watching either to root us on or to hope that we just fucking move to fucking Albuquerque or something.
Even
we'll see.
without McClanahan, which it's looking right now like he's going to come back in a couple of weeks. What did it say? 3 weeks or something?
Yeah.
It's like
Hopefully.
Oh, okay. So that's not so bad.
Nerve tickles or something. But even if we didn't have Shane McClanahan, our pitching staff is good enough, and the field is way shorter that we should be winning most home games.
So there's no set size for a baseball field.
Nah.
You can have as big
You
a
could
field.
just kind of do it, yeah.
Because I know the Green Monster's like a
Yeah,
that's
fucking the stupidest thing.
that's
in
a legit
baseball.
thing.
Fucking tear that fucking thing down.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like pretty important.
It's pretty stupid looking, okay? We're from Boston, so we just built a bigger wall. Knock it into.
It's a
knock it out
monster.
here. It's the Green Monster. Yeah.
Do you have a fucking monster in your stadium? I don't think
They
so.
would never let anybody build that today.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So that's why I don't. That's why I don't like it anymore. No one would be allowed to build a fucking giant stupid wall in left field.
Yeah. It's dumb.
So yeah, shorter field with really excellent pitching staff, I think is going to equal a lot of at-home wins.
So there's gonna be a lot of home runs.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
especially for left-handers.
When the Blue Jays played in Dunedin during COVID because they couldn't go back to Toronto because of like crossing international borders or whatever, I saw the Rays play the Blue Jays, and there was like a total of 16 or 17 home runs.
I remember
in
that
game.
Oh, that's
yeah,
fun.
dude.
Yeah,
it was wild.
That was when the Rays pitching staff wasn't all that good.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And there's been a little bit more news on these ownership groups that are interested in buying the Rays. One of those groups, it's been pretty much confirmed that the DeBartolo family is part of the Joe Malloy and the Dan Doyle group. So that would be that'd be pretty nice to have DeBartolos behind it. With
You gotta refresh me because I'm not up on my billionaires. Yeah, I don't.
Well, these are the Bartolos are definitely good ones, So
they're one of the good ones.
So they one of the good ones.
Yeah, they're very rich.
They're from here. They live here.
They live here. Yes.
Okay, that's what I want is billionaires from here to buy.
Yes,
I like my billionaires local farm to table billionaires.
Yes.
No, I just want to get my sports team here. Yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Like I'll come out and buy your $20 beer. Just keep them here. Yeah.
Especially if you got that Pompano Beach Brewing toasted coconut cream ale.
I feel like they should.
Fucking delicious. Get a hold of Nick Masick. Will you? Well, let's book that. The three of us. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm doing a gig this Saturday. That's a 6.5 hour drive each way, just for one show.
April 5th. Come see us at the Commodore in Ybor.
I know, dude.
All three of us. The Bulldog Babies. We're the first show.
Babies, the three ugly Bulldog babies.
Yeah. I saw old Clark Brooks was there yesterday. He posted about it. So yeah. Commodore seems like a fun room, but I maybe a little interior decorating, When I see it, it's like is that a school cafeteria? But I hear the crowds are fun, so let's pack it out. What does it hold? 100?
Yeah, they haven't been open very long, so I think they're still trying to figure it out.
What if we show up with some paint and hook it the fuck up, man?
Start working on things.
Yeah, that'd be great. I know Jeff. Jeff Klein did his comedy special there. So
I still need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
There's no soundproofing in there, and you can tell in a special.
Well, no, he said that was like a flaw in the recording.
I mean, it is echoey in there.
Yeah. Do we want to do our final segment before we get out of here?
Sure, man.
Sure.
I'm in.
This is a fucking sport?
Yeah, dude. I'm going to find the ticker for it. You'll see.
All right, this is a sport. This week we are covering underwater hockey. Have you guys heard of this one?
Nope.
We're covering drowning.
Well, I mean, if you can see, it's in the thing right here.
Oh, okay.
It's been there the whole time. That's underwater hockey.
Looks like a cult drowning.
I don't know why.
A bunch of drowning victims.
I don't know why people want to do shit underwater all the time. Like you see people get married underwater. You see these fucking girls that dress up as mermaids and they fucking like I'm down here. I'm a fucking mermaid. We see your air hose, okay?
Yeah. That's a wiki-watchy tradition, Johnny. Okay, you don't want to get in the way of tradition.
Sure, but like
you just bashed the big green monster for like 5 minutes.
I mean here, not
fucking stupid ass tradition.
I saw an Instagram reel the other day. There was one of these I don't know if it was Wiki Watchy, but the girl was a big one, right? And she had these big old giant jugs, and she had like a 4XL mermaid costume on. And the comments, you got to go to the comments on this stuff. It was so mean and so good at the same time. It was like you don't want to laugh because they're being so brutal to this poor lady, but oh boy, yeah. Yeah, it's not good. Just like all the girls are dressing up like Snow White this week, and there's some big ones that shouldn't be doing it. I saw this like big Lizzo looking girl dressed as Snow White, and people are like Doe White and Snow Wide. It's like, oh no!
I want to find this big mermaid girl and like Photoshop her into the cover of Free Willy with the kid just holding his hand.
Yes, dude, that's the kind of shit people are doing.
Yeah.
Fucking brutal, dude.
That's fun.
So tell us more about
hockey,
this dumb shit.
It's a 6-on-6. It's a co-ed sport, so men and women could play. It's played underwater in a 4-foot pool, so it's not like too deep of a pool. But
Pussies.
The puck is 3 pounds, so you have to move that along with like a stick in your hand, like a 6-inch stick in your hand, and you can't use scuba gear. You got to use snorkel gear, so you got to surface for air.
It's 4 feet.
It's 4 feet.
Unless you're dedicated, pussy, stay down there.
Well, I mean, I think if you can hold your breath for a long time, you're a fucking star player, you know.
I'll just kick it. I'll just stay with my head above the water.
That's one
and
of the rules. You can't kick it. You gotta move it with a stick.
What if I accidentally kick it?
That's a penalty.
Oh.
What if I put the stick between my toes?
I mean, I don't know if that's against the law, but yeah. So they can have up to 4 replacements. So if people get tired, you can like tag in and out.
I hope so.
Yeah, you're holding your breath for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna
you
get
don't wanna-
tired.
I mean, this seems like a sport where people are going to drown. Like someone has drowned.
I really would laugh so hard to just see somebody like float to the surface.
All right, let's check this out. Let's see what you guys think. Let's see.
Well, they have numbers.
See a lot of dudes.
Yeah, it's male dominated sport.
Like all the other sports.
Here we go. That's a woman. So they have to hit the puck into these little troughs here on the side.
Is the referee also?
That's the goal.
Why does the referee got to be wearing fucking Speedos, dude?
Yeah, so he can fucking have flexibility and move around, Johnny. He wants to be
Yes.
comfortable. This is not appropriate music.
Where's the audience, the crowd?
The crowd, I guess, is watching from above.
Yeah, this isn't really a sport you could go to and have fun.
Well, if they did it in a clear pool, like you could watch, that would be fun.
It doesn't look like
at SeaWorld.
Yeah, like
that'd be
tank at
awesome.
SeaWorld.
Yeah.
it doesn't look
Leave
like
the
hockey.
whale in.
Can you tell there's any hockey happening?
Well, they're pushing that thing around.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a fish aquarium at your house when you drop the food in and all the fish scramble to one fucking area. What it looks like. Like I just dropped fish plates on these assholes.
Like a nature documentary, a shark just swoop in and eat like 30 of these dudes.
Yeah.
That would be the only way I'd watch
Look at
this.
Guy,
If
fucking great play here. Look at this play.
there was a shark
Look
in
at
the
this
pool
fucking
with them.
play. Look at
Just
that.
one.
Look at that.
Yeah, they should just drop a shark in every once in a while.
Couple
Just
piranha.
like it's a wheel you spin, and
Yeah.
then that's what creature they drop in, like electric eel or.
This is dumb as shit, dude.
Yeah, this is really dumb.
How do you explain this to anybody? You're like, hey man, you want to come watch me play water hockey this weekend?
How do
They're
I
like,
watch? You really
Tell me
don't.
about it.
You really actually don't. You just watch us scramble around and.
Did that guy
drown.
just get checked into the boards and the guy? What the
Yeah, he
fuck?
got checked.
Can you get a power play?
Yeah, people get pulled out for penalties, and so you can
Nice.
power play. Yeah.
Look at this fucking dumb eel-looking dickhead swimming on his back.
They all shave their chest and back like they're fucking Olympic swimmers.
Yeah.
So,
I just think
water polo is like water basketball, so this is water hockey.
there's way too many
Yeah,
people.
but I can see what's happening on the surface
That's
in
true.
polo.
And there's passing. and-
Yeah.
It would be so much easier if they
It
would
even
just.
sounds like it's gay porn
I
music.
was gonna say if
Well,
they would
this is
just
from-
join
this is from
Grinder.
Johnny's package here. This is
Look at this
Johnny's-
shit. If that's my package.
Slick Otter.
Yeah, this is.
Oh,
dumb.
he's doing this technique of throwing his balls at a guy.
I know that guy just headbutted him in the dick. Do you see that? Is that a penalty?
Well, I mean, yeah, this is Turkey versus.
Pretty sure that's
New Zealand,
encouraged.
So I'm pretty sure these guys are Turkish.
This is
Oh,
international.
this is international?
Oh yeah,
What
this
the
is
fuck?
international. Colombia versus South Africa right here.
Get out of here, dude. They don't even have real. Colombia doesn't have a real hockey team, but they have this shit.
Well, probably easier to play.
Yeah, this is dumb. Like, how do you call for somebody to pass it to you? Hey,
How do you stop the athletes from Africa from just drinking the water out of the pool?
Oh no!
We're so happy just to have water.
Oh man.
Normally, we must carry it in baskets for many miles.
The Colombian teams just got fucking kilos of coke on their back. Just trying to
is
swim it to
definitely
the
a
other
cocaine
side.
sport. I feel like cocaine will make you help you hold your breath a lot.
I mean,
longer.
it's gay, and if I know one thing about the gays,
They
do blow.
love
They
coke.
do that blow.
They blow all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's great. Good for them.
Great Britain versus Netherlands.
Nah.
Yeah,
Who can tell? Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, this sport falls under who gives a fuck, right? Like, this is dumb as shit. Like, if I went to watch a friend do this, I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing?
Why did you invite me to this? I hate you a little bit now.
Yeah, I'm just sitting above the pool looking down at you fucking minnows, you dumb dicks.
Yeah, you brought me to a pool, and I can't go swimming.
I just want to jump in and piss in the pool
Yeah.
while you're playing.
I stand
You
over
don't
the
even have
pool,
to jump in. Just
piss in it,
stand on the
fucking
side.
flick a cigarette into the pool.
All
Pour
right,
some-
I think
wonder,
we've done it. I
ooh.
think we've made a show.
Is pissing in the pool a penalty? Do you get a penalty for that? I wonder.
I don't know. It is. Now let me ask you this. Remember the thing they always used to show on TV shows where if you piss in the pool, it like turned everything green or red. or something
Red,
like
yeah,
that?
there's
Is that
special
real?
dye.
I peed in a lot of pools, and it's never
Yeah,
happened to
I've peed
me.
in so many pools and I never saw that happen once.
It's what your parents tell you to keep you from pissing in the pool, and then the
you
first
just-
time
then
you
you're
do
like,
it,
I'm gonna
you
try it.
yeah, first time you do it, and you're like, oh no, and then you look down, it's like they fucking lied to me, dude.
And
Like,
now I can
Yeah.
piss as much as I want.
You ever have sex in a pool?
No,
Not great.
No,
hold on,
that's
in a
gross.
pool.
Pump
Yes,
so much water into her that she kind of like flushes like a toilet when she gets out.
yeah, it's not good. Not
It's
good.
not good, and the water is like rigid.
No,
It's not good.
rigid.
Chlorine and
That's what we really want is rigidness when fucking.
Yeah.
and some stiff water.
You know what's the opposite of lube? Chlorine.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah.
I feel
Not
so
good.
dry.
yeah. Anyway, sex in a pool, not worth it.
Thanks for letting me fuck your wet sandpaper, pussy. This is great. Perfectly. Don't worry, I'll
please-
come into the filter.
Please follow us on Instagram. It's at John JS Planet, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B Tampa, and at 3 Ugly Mugs. We are looking for sponsors. And then for video, please subscribe on YouTube.com.
Maybe a pool company.
Pool cleaning
/3
company.
Ugly Mugs. And search for us on Spotify because we're on video there too.
Sure.
So,
That'd be great.
Let's get out of here, guys. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for watching. Thanks for all the new subscribers. We appreciate you and we love you. We'll be back next week. Gotta play this music again. Yeah.
Bye, buddies.
Good night.
Bye.